2. 2. That's it. Okay, but it's going to be very easy to get frustrated, especially when your answer doesn't come out to be a whole number like you know it should. This isn't anything new. You guys did this in Algebra 2 last year. Set up 3 variables, 3 equations, and solve. But as you guys know, though, you get to that first variable and it comes out to be a long decimal, and you're like, crap. And you're probably giving up. We're not giving up today, though, or tomorrow. I'm going to go in a different order, though. Can we please start with number 2? Okay, we're going to start with number 2 today. I'm going to go through all of this with you, ask you guys to crunch some numbers for me. Read through the problem. I'll be back in about a minute here with you. I need to know what am I looking for in the problem so we can set up our variables first. So go ahead, read through it, and then I need somebody to let me know what am I looking for here. All right, help me out, kids. What am I looking for? How many rates are there? Okay, so we'll call X the money invested in, what's the first percent? Money in 8% that I put in. Y can be the money in another percent, the 10% account, and Z will be the money in the 12% account. If you have 3 variables, you have 3 equations. They always match. 3 variables, 3 equations. That's going to be the tough part. I'll listen to anybody here that wants to tell me, because there are numbers flying everywhere. How am I going to come up with 3 equations? Let's just start with 1. Pat, 1 equation. Not yet. Or let me get to that at the end. I want to go the easiest to the toughest first. So first, right off the bat, $6,700 total. How am I going to write an equation that says $6,700 total? Don't say a word. You want to hear from people here. 1, here we go. Okay. That's the total amount of money I invested. How much money did I make from the investments? So after I put in these percents here, I made $716. All right, here we go. 9. X is what percent? How do you write that? Good. 0.08x plus, keep it rolling now. And how much did I make from? I made $716 from that investment. Everyone okay on the 2 equations so far? And now the third part, which is probably going to be the hardest for us. I'm going to read this very slowly on purpose. Ready? The amount of money invested at 12%. What do I call it? Z was. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. I'm not done reading. What's the next part of this? Equals. That's what I was asking for. The amount of money at 12% was 300. What's more than symbol? More than. Look, I already got an equal sign. I'm not going to put an inequality or there with it. All right, let's think about it, right? Not an inequality. More than plus 8 and 10 combined. X plus Y. That is not, I didn't have anything to do with the money there. So no. Nope. Because it's, look, the amount of money invested at 12%. That's Z, right? Okay, I do have a problem with this, though. Anybody know what I'm going to ask here? Yeah, look at our first 2 equations. What do you notice? X, Y, Z, same side. So can we please do that on this one? You guys make the call. You want to move Z and 300, or do you want to move X, Y over? We're either flip-flopping z and 300 or we're going to move the x plus y over. What do we want as a class? Flip them or x plus y? How many people want to flip them? Let's go. Okay, flipping it is. Here we go. X plus y, what's the z now? Minus z equals negative 300. All right, there's our equations. All right, you guys are going to get lost in the sauce because you're sloppy. It's the only way you're going to get lost is because you're sloppy. All right, I highly recommend, and it's easier for me to look at your work and know where the mistake went if you start numbering your steps, please. So step one, here you go. Let's pick two equations, eliminate a variable. Equation 1, 2, 3. Talk to me here. Equation 1, 2, 3, and let's eliminate a variable. Which one do you want to go? That's what I thought. So let's go 1 and 3. And that'll automatically eliminate what variable? Okay. What do you got with my x's and y's now? Don't tell me. I'll ask somebody here. Number 4. How many x's and y's am I rocking with? 4 in the house? Okay, great. Okay, how about a 3? Z's are gone, Elena, right? What am I left with on the right side? 6,400. Leave it alone. We'll come back to it. Step 2. You have to eliminate z again, but with 2 new equations. So it's going to be equation 2, and we got to choose. 1? Okay, I don't care. So equation 2. Again, decimals, be careful, please. 0.08x plus 0.1y plus 0.12z equals 716. All right, before I write equation 1 down here, what do you want to multiply it by to get to the z's cancel? Negative 0.12. Yep. Okay, everyone, let's do this together here. Negative 0.12x minus 0.12y minus 0.12z. And anybody got this number here? Make sure you distribute it to the 6,700 as well. Negative, I have no, 36 maybe it was. I can't remember from 5th period. 6,700 times negative 0.12. Negative 8, okay, 803. 804. All right, so they're gone, those z's. All right, somebody's going to help me again. Can I get a little help from number 1? 0.08 minus 0.12. Okay, x. 0.1 minus 0.12. Yes. Negative point. Hey, this can get out of control quick with these decimals. And still 716 minus 804. Okay. Are we all good here? We've eliminated z's. Now what we have to do is take these 2 equations we've created, solve them for x or y. So eliminate another variable now. This is going to be tough on you guys. I need you to dig deep on this step. First, can we decide on what you want to cancel out, the y's or the x's? Take a look. It's up to you, the y's or the x's. The y's? Okay, so you have to figure out on your own right now, what do I need to multiply this equation by so this negative 0.02 turns into a negative 2, so it cancels out. Don't yell anything out. Try to figure it out on your own. So I got 2x plus 2y equals 6,400. What do I have to multiply this bad boy by? so that the y's cancel out. Negative 100, I think. Okay. I believe you're right. That's right. Yep. Thank you, guys. It's already negative over there, so 100. Okay. Distribute that for me. Looking for someone to distribute. 3. Go ahead, distribute that for me. Got it. Thanks, Elena. All right. Moment of truth, right? This is where we cross our fingers and hope it comes out to be a nice number. Negative 2x equals negative 2,400. I think this is looking good, right? So how much did we invest at 8%? 1,200 bucks. That looks good. Okay. I still got Y and Z. What do you got for me? Take 1,200 and you got 2 choices. I think we know which one we're going to pick, but you have 2 choices. Plug it back into 2x plus 2y equals 6,400, or negative 0.04x minus 0.02y equals negative 88. Yeah, go ahead. You guys can do the decimal if you want. I'll stick with this one. So 2 times 1,200 plus 2y equals 6,400. And we're solving for y. I know. And it gets frustrating when you make a mistake and you don't know where it is. Organization is the key. Okay, at 10%, what are you finding out? 2 grand? And then where am I getting the z from? Any one of the first 3 equations. Any one of the first 3 equations. And when you have the amount of money invested in at 12%, let me know. 13, whenever you're ready. Got it. 3,500 at 12%. Whew. Keeping it organized. You guys good? My plan on the next one, let's set it up together, and then you can work with people around you to solve it. And then that's it. All right. Tickets to Avita. Anybody ever seen Avita before? No. Okay. Have I? No. I know it was I believe it was a movie with Madonna in it. They made it into a movie with Madonna, I believe. I could be totally wrong, but. All right, read through it. Let me know what we're trying to find. What do you want x to be? 8. X equals 8. Number of, well, we know the ticket prices. Number of $8 tickets, yep. Y will be number of $10 tickets. And good old Z will be number of $12 tickets. Okay, 3 variables to me means 3 equations. First one, what do you got for me? Anything here? 9, what do you got for me?
X plus Y plus Z equals 400.
Yep, total amount of tickets was 400, so that's what this equation represents. Perfect. All right. Next place you want to go here. 13.
Would it be something equals 3,700?
Yep, that's money, right?
Yeah.
So keep the money together.
So it'd be 8x plus 10y plus 12z equals 400. I mean, not 400, 3,700.
Got it. Nice job. One more. Okay, everyone ready? We'll do this one slow together. How many tickets of each type were sold if the combined number of $8 and $10? Combine the 8 and the 10. X plus Y. The number of tickets sold was 7 times the number of $12 tickets. So equal to 7Z. Okay, well, hey, remember what we recommended at the last problem? Making sure X, Y, and Z are on the same side. When you do that, what it's going to be equal to now? 0. It's got to be equal to something. And since there's nothing over there, it's going to be equal to 0. All right, you guys can work with people around you if you want. What I'm going to do is write the final, not any work, but just the final answers for X, Y, and Z. If you get stuck, call me over. We'll figure out where you got stuck. Do not just write down the answers, pack it up, and that's it. All right, get to these answers, please. And remember, they only sold 400 tickets. I had a couple people fifth period say, oh, they sold 500 $8 tickets. That's impossible. Neatness, organization.